be different? Would I have your life and you mine?
To see one's justice through, a man must fight for it, even if the one who stands before him is his king. The brothers of blood disagree on the very reason of their existence. They must fight.
Time to finish this, Virgil.
Let's settle this. Dante.
All right. Can you guys hear me okay? Let me just put the So, hey, we are live. We are officially restreaming this, actually, part of the Capcom Creators Program, which is now I'm part of. Very happy. Hey, Electroburst. So, yeah, we're doing this, man. We're doing this. So we'll see what happens. I'm expecting something Street Fighter related, although Capcom has said that they're gonna stay quiet now for a little while as they work on the game. I'm still hoping we're gonna get something today. I also hoping we're gonna get some, like Ultra Street Fighter 2 is a game I really want to see on a PC. Besides, outside of the Nintendo Switch. So I'm hoping for that. Other than that, I'm excited about other games as well. So, as you know, I don't only like fighting games, right? And on Twitch, I'll be streaming all kinds of games. In fact, I'll be streaming, maybe tomorrow, I'll be streaming as I play. But basically, whenever I play on my consoles, I'm going to be streaming. And I'll be streaming Guardians of the Galaxy. I love that game. So I'm going to try to finish that, probably tomorrow. But yeah, so what are you guys excited about today? Before I start talking about what I learned about Street Fighter 6, what are you guys excited about in the Capcom showcase? What are your hopes? Well, you gotta be careful. They're not gonna have any major announcements. They said that. They said they're not gonna be any major announcements. So something like a new Darkstalkers or Rival Schools, that's a big thing. Unless you're talking about a re-release. Is that a Breath of Fire? I don't know. But I've been really busy, guys. I've been really busy trying to, like, so many ideas, so many things to work on. As you know, now I'm covering all fighting games, not just SNK. So this is not the showcase is gonna start in 20 minutes. We're still in the before show, but we're just gonna discuss things here a little bit. My hopes. I'm gonna talk about my hopes. I'm gonna talk about Street Fighter 6, as I said. What I found out in this interview, IG in Japan. I'm gonna do a video about it tomorrow, but we'll talk about it here first. So, Street Fighter 6 is the only gem. If you're only in fighting games, then absolutely yes. Now I'm afraid they're not gonna show anything about it. I'm really afraid because, as I said. The devs yesterday on Twitter, they said, we showed a lot, we talked a lot. Now we're gonna go back and work on the game, so we're gonna be quiet for a little while. And it's kind of scary that they said that right before this showcase. So I'm not sure if that means they're not gonna do anything in here. So again, it's starting in about 20 minutes. But here's the thing. So we learned so much about Street Fighter 6, guys. It's crazy. And honestly, I gotta say, when first I started, I saw the game, I was a little bit turned off by the realistic style that they went with the Resident Evil engine. Honestly, I didn't really like it at first glance. But then the more I saw the matches, this thing is beautiful, man. This thing is really good. Really good. So really got used to it. I still have some hopes for this. I mean, it's from all the interviews I saw, the devs for the first time in a Street Fighter game, well, maybe with the exception of 03 or Alpha 3, they're really taking the story seriously. So it's crazy. They're really taking the story seriously. The world tour is a world tour. So there's gonna be a video about it tomorrow. I couldn't do it today because I was working on the top 10 DLC KOF 15 characters I want to see. So I just published that a little while ago. But it's gonna be a massive, massive part of the game. It's not an afterthought. It is not just, you know, an extra mode where, you know, I just want to go and, you know, screw around. It is an entire game within the game. So it's really smart what they're doing. And their plan, they're doing this is because they're trying to get new fans into the Street Fighter, into fighting games. They're trying to get new people into fighting games. Fighting games is a very niche, as you know, genre. You know, like most of us are in our 30s and 40s, and it's not good. This is not what you want. A genre, fighting game genre shouldn't be like this. We need new blood, and unfortunately, we do have some new blood, but it's not a lot. It is not a lot. So they're trying to get people into Street Fighter by giving them an adventure/RPG game that is a massive game that they're probably going to be expanding over the years. And those people who get interested in the characters and the story, and within that mode, there's going to be some fights, some, you know, like traditional 2D fighting, and then they're going to show you the, they're going to actually show you what do you call it? Like the basics of fighting games. The basics of a 2D fighting game and the moves, and try to get you to like the game, trying to get you to like fighting games. And I think this is brilliant. We really need this. This is genius, actually. And what we saw is just the first stage. They, believe it or not, they said that the game is kind of inspired by Shenmue. So, you know, make of that what you will. But they literally said Shenmue when they spoken about that mode. So it is a massive, it's not just a tutorial, some stuff, and it's a massive thing. Like the character will travel worldwide. The first stop is what we saw is in Metro City, but the game is not taking place in Metro City. The guy, you know, is gonna go everywhere. So probably going to Japan, find Ryu, and then, you know, like whoever you're gonna create, you're gonna meet these characters in their place. Maybe you're gonna travel to like I don't know, like an island and fight Akuma, and then go to Japan, fight Ryu, go to Brazil and find Blanca and whatnot. It's just, I think it's really good. You don't exactly the modern controls. Now, first of all, the thing I don't like about the modern controls is the name. Modern controls. It shouldn't be called modern controls. It should be called simplified controls. But, you know, this is just a gripe of mine. Those are, you know, you don't have access to normals. They're very limited. The moves really take a massive amount of the drive gauge. So you can't just keep spamming Hadokens, or if you have your Zangief, just like one button pile drivers. The damage is also scaled from what I heard. So it really isn't an optimal way of playing, but it is a good way for people who are, you know, let's face it, we are not getting new people because new people feel intimidated by the controls of fighting games. Why? Because people don't have the same attention, the same time we had back in the day. Back in the day when we were playing fighting games, they were only fighting games, right? We didn't have tons of games available, whether on our mobile, we didn't have mobile phones. We didn't have internet. So like when you have a game, you buy a game, maybe you buy 2 games a year at most. You buy a fighting game or you go to the arcade. That's the game you play every day, and every day you go and try to learn. And it's just, you know, we had it's a different mindset. You can't expect kids nowadays to be able to do that. Unfortunately, some do, but the majority don't. So it's good that they give this, hey KOF. So they give them this, you know, call it noob control, whatever you want to call it, and then you're gonna be able to play and have fun. And then maybe if they want to go further, they're gonna start playing They're gonna start learning not modern, but they're gonna start learning the classic way of playing the game, and then we're gonna get new people into the genre, which is great. And back then, absolutely, Guilty Blaze, we played games face to face, so that made the experience better. Absolutely, you could ask, how did you do this? How did you do that? You saw someone doing something at the arcade, you ask them to show you. If they're nice, they'll show you. If not, and they want to beat you later on and play against you, they'll never tell you. And then you ask someone else or their friends, and you had to get, you need to have connections to get some of the moves. It was a different time. It was a different time. Hey, Mehboob. So I think we do need this kind of controls to get new blood into the genre, which is great. So yes, the game is fantastic. Oh, here we go. You're gonna show us the trailer again. You see that Hakan oil? So that's Hakan is now selling oil. Hakan is of course from Street Fighter 4. By the way, this Capcom logo, there's actually a lot of Street Fighter names around there, and people found out some of the names in there. Some of them are very surprising. So I'll make a video about it again tomorrow. So the charge moves are still gonna be charge moves. I don't know how they do that though. Amistan Sadiq, do you have an idea? That's the World Tour. That's what's gonna bring people to the game, to the genre, to Street Fighter. Street Fighter is getting big again. And it's really a great time that we have a great King of Fighters, an amazing King of Fighters game, and we're probably gonna have a great Street Fighter game. All what's missing for me is another great Mortal Kombat, and it's gonna be the 90s all over again. Yeah, using simplified controls. You don't have access to all the moves. You don't have access to all the normals, so it's very limited. And you can't just keep spamming the buttons because it really takes away a lot from your drive gauge. So, I mean, you spam maybe you do like 3 Hadokens or whatever, and you're out. You're in the burnout mode, which is not good. Man, still, absolutely would love to see Rick Stroud in King of Fighters 15, but his chances are very low because Vanessa is there. They kind of have the same moves. Not same play. Well, it's almost same play style too. So, not looking good for him, but you never know. Now, I love when like this is... A lot of people are going to start saying, oh, well, King of Fighters 15 now doesn't have the content that Street Fighter 6 have. Yeah, probably it's true, but this is, look at it on the bright side. Now SNK will have to match up, and we'll get more content for King of Fighters 15, and the next game is gonna have more content. Competition is good for us, guys. Competition is beautiful for us. And by the way, this Battle Hub thing, they're trying to recreate. I don't know how that's gonna work, but the idea behind it is that they want to recreate that that feeling back in the day where you go to the arcade and meet people, learn from people. I don't know if that's gonna be successful. That's one of the things that I am skeptical about. Are any of us gonna go around and use headsets and chat with people? And maybe we will, maybe we won't. I don't know. But the idea is they want us to be into that. We can communicate with other players and talk to other players and learn from other players, and maybe go against you, meet someone and talk to them and then fight them, and it's going to be high. King of Fighters 6, oh, absolutely. Crossplay is huge. I feel like games will have to implement. I think so. I think the fact that, and you know what? I love the confidence that they just went right away and just said, hey, we have crossplay and we have rollback. I think that's good. And I think this is going to push other gaming companies to go for crossplay. If Capcom can do it, yes, Capcom has more money than other developers, but now they're going to feel the pressure to go for crossplay, which is, again, as I said, all these things Some people they saying that, oh well, this looks bad for KOF. Absolutely not. KOF 15 is a fantastic game. This is only gonna make other games better because of competition. I'd rather get a DC versus. I'd rather get a new Injustice and a new Mortal Kombat separate. I hated DC versus Mortal Kombat. I don't know what NetherRealm Studios are working on. Honestly, I have no idea. Like they've been really just quiet. Has the chat logs. Hey man. So other than that, guys, I mean, I'm just still waiting for YouTube to get me back my monetization. So I reapplied again a couple days ago. I'm just waiting for the decision. I deleted tons of videos. Any video where I don't talk or show my face, I deleted that. So technically they can't refuse, but they can. So just have to wait and see. Guilty Blaze. Well, people are people, man. I mean, you know how it is, right? Like people like to compare anything to anything. So I think we have a great game now, King of Fighters 15, and Street Fighter 6 is looking good. We don't have it yet, so. What is this? The arcade stadium? Yeah, the problem apparently were the trailer videos, and back in the day before the channel was Neo Geo Now, I was just uploading some random stuff like endings from Street Fighter 4 and Super Street Fighter 4. That also apparently is considered as reused content. So I deleted all that. I hated it because I'm a huge Mortal Kombat fan, and that was limited to Mortal Kombat. And I didn't like the playstyle either. I'm happy that they separated that, and we had a great Mortal Kombat after that, which is Mortal Kombat 9. And then we had Injustice, which is a great game. But I don't know what, like there's one thing, I think NetherRealm Studio did a terrible mistake, which they ended the support for Mortal Kombat 11 after like 2 years, was it? Which was weird. Have you thought about backing your deleted videos to a different video platform? Not really, man. I just, I downloaded most of them before deleting them. So that I did. But I don't know what other platform I can go with, honestly. It's Capcom Stadium. Is this for Nintendo Switch only? What is this? Doesn't have online though. That would have been amazing if it had online. Coming to Steam. So just a way to play. I think that's also smart. They're trying to combat pirating. I love Mortal Kombat 11, the story mode. I love the story. I hated Mortal Kombat X story, but I loved. Well, I mean, I loved is a big word. I loved. I really liked. I loved the ending though. I think they finally gave Liu Kang a good ending, a deserved ending. They kind of crapped on him on Mortal Kombat X, and at the end of Mortal Kombat 9 was kind of disappointing. But this, I think it was Mortal Kombat 11 was the redemption that Liu Kang needed. Now I don't know where they're going next. If they're gonna go for a soft reboot, going back to the original Kung Lao, that could be exciting, honestly. And I need them to kind of focus less on the special forces thing. They gotta cut it down, man. Mortal Kombat started at this mystical tournament of people fighting, like martial arts in an island, and it was very mystical and has that Asian feel, and it was beautiful. Then it just they just started focusing on the special forces and technology. So I hope they go back to that. If they go back to the old times with the original Kung Lao, I think they're gonna go back to a more simpler times, which is exactly where I want Mortal Kombat to be. So yeah, I'm hoping right now. I mean, it's been a month. I'm just uploading videos, not getting any money out of the ads, obviously. Kinda sucks. and for a long time, for like, I gotta be honest, for like almost 3 weeks, I just lost, even though I was making a lot of money, honestly, from it, but I lost the will to make videos. Really, I had to push myself to do videos. You know, Street Fighter 6 got me a little bit hyped again, and that's how we started making videos again. I had so many videos just sitting on them, and I just don't know what to do. It just felt so not fair, honestly. So hopefully, I mean, I applied again a couple days ago, reapplied, and I'm hopefully they're gonna accept me, because I have so many cool ideas, guys. You have absolutely no idea what I'm working on. It's just crazy if things work out. Now that I can do, you know, I can cover more games, that means more documentaries, more lore, more insight, information. So a lot of things that I'm really working on, even though I don't have monetizations right now. So, but hopefully that'll work. So it's 3 minutes left before we start the showcase. Monster Hunter is a game I really want to get into, but I'm waiting for like a brand new game. This is a game I'm excited about. Thank you, Mehboob. This is a game I'm excited about. I'm hoping to get my review copy in time. Odyssey, what's that? Is that a new video platform? I haven't played Vampire Hunter in more than 20 years, I think. 15 years, maybe? Odyssey. Oh, I'll keep that in mind. Odyssey. I need to write it down, otherwise I'm gonna forget. Video platform. Yeah, write that down. Thank you, Guilty Blaze. I gave that a shot. Odyssey. This one is okay. I want them to update the Street Fighter collection with rollback netcode. It's just a great collection with great stuff, but terrible netcode. This is June 24th. This is next week. Now, this is gonna be a cool one. All right, we're gonna start soon. Then I'm gonna increase the volume. Yeah, Sam Show collection. That netcode killed that awesome collection. It really killed it. It's terrible. All right, here we go. All right, let's see what happens. Sam Show reboot. Yeah, absolutely. Samurai Shodown needs to roll back.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Capcom Showcase, where we'll share exciting new updates on our upcoming games. We have some surprises in store, and hope you enjoy the show.
All right.
Let's begin.
Monster Hunter. I want to get into this franchise. I really want to get into it.
皆さんこんにちは。モンスターハンターシリーズプロデューサーの辻本です。本日はカプコンショーケースをご覧の皆様にサンブレイクの最新情報をお届けしたいと思います。いよいよ発売が今月末となりました。まずは最新のプロモーション映像をお持ちしました。解説動画と合わせてご覧ください。どうぞ。
Alright, shit. I didn't even want to play this game. I need a new game so I can get into. I need a new Monster Hunter on like a modern console so I can get into it. This is an update on the Switch, I think.
Let's go for a ride. Be careful! They're starting a fight. Here it comes! How'd you like this?
You look like you still got that fire inside you, old Gallius.
You do as well, good elder. What do you say?
It looks okay. Maybe not my style of games. As I said, I need a brand new version, like a new one, not the old ones, so I can get into it. Backtrack. Yeah, I think it needs this. This will look fantastic on like modern consoles with like a brand new visuals and whatnot. Oh, really? So now it's okay. That looks like a fun game, honestly. Oh, so it's on Steam as well. All right, yeah.
First, let me introduce a returning locale. The jungle area that debuted in the second generation of Monster Hunter games is back in Sunbreak. You'll notice that the jungle's appearance changes over time. It's a nostalgic area that both veteran hunters and new players are sure to enjoy. And of course, we've updated the jungle with new elements and endemic life specifically for its return in Sunbreak. Longtime fans can look forward to exploring the devastated ruins around the coastal area. From the Monster Hunter Frontier series comes Espinas. Espinas means thorns in Spanish. As the name implies, thorny scales cover its body. Normally, Espinas enjoys a quiet life and sleeps peacefully, but when it senses danger nearby, it explodes into a violent rampage. Even though it can seem docile, Espinas has a two-faced nature that can be extremely dangerous. The flagship monster of Monster Hunter 4, Gore Magala, is back.
So isn't there like there's like a
Gore Magala
is it like a single player and multiplayer, or is it just all online?
Presence of prey. As Gore Magala's sensing ability increases, its two horns change form and it enters the frenzy state. While in a frenzy state, it gets so powerful that the ground beneath begins to break, and it uses its huge claws as an anchor during powerful attacks. In addition, the trailer also shows the Daimyo Hermitar, and the Pyrorachna subspecies, which adds explosive elements, makes its fiery debut. There are still more monsters.
You can
that have
play
yet to
solo or
be
with
revealed,
up to
so
4
stay tuned
friends.
for
No
more
friends, you
Sunbreak
can
announcements
bring in
in the future.
NPCs here. Okay.
There's one more thing I want.
Wait, is it like a story? Is it like a story, or like there's no heroes and stuff? try out the demo. Some of the monsters look really cool, and I really want to like really get into it, but I don't know. I think I'll wait for like a brand new chapter, brand new version on modern consoles. And okay. I think that's a missed opportunity, honestly. With all these cool designs and cool monsters, you could get a really cool story out of it.
A free demo for Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak is coming to both Nintendo Switch and Steam. The demo will be available to download as shown. In the jungle locale introduced today, you'll be able to take on Astalos. The new Switch skill swap system as well as new Silkbind attacks will be available for play. We'll have a few tutorial quests available for new players that will teach you the basic mechanics and moves. After mastering the basics, you will be ready to take on other monsters in the demo to test your skills. For veteran hunters, an advanced quest will also be available where you can take on an extra challenging
Yeah, that's in
version
2 days,
of Sunbreak's
absolutely.
flagship monster,
I might give it a shot then, like just get the demo and
the
try
demo
it.
supports multiplayer for up to 4 players, and there's no limit to the number of times
That
you
might
can
be
complete
fun,
quests.
just playing multiplayer.
Get an early taste of Sunbreak action with this.
I
free
thought it was
demo.
only on
You can download it from the
Nintendo
eShop
Switch
and
for
Steam
some
store
reason.
page.
I think a demo is a good
Also,
idea to
we
try
would
it.
like for you to keep 2 things in mind when purchasing Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak. So you will be able to enjoy all the added contents.
ここからは無料タイトルアップデートの情報についてお伝えいたします。まずはこちらの映像をご覧ください。
And it's really good that Capcom now has its own showcase. Man, that's great. Hopefully SNK will have one too when they start making more games.
8月に実施予定の無料タイトルアップデートでは月人竜ナルガクルガ希少種の配信が決定いたしました。
So I guess each update is a
こ
boss.
のようにサンブレイクでは発売後も定期的に無料タイトルアップデートを数回計画しております。第1弾ではナルガクルガ希少種に加えて新フィールドの塔の秘境や希少種モンスター、特殊個体モンスターの追加などを計画中です。続く無料タイトルアップデートとして2022年秋頃に第2弾、2022年冬頃に第3弾、2023年以降も予定しています。いずれのアップデートでもモンスターやシステムの追
That's
加を
one
予定
that's
して
one
い
good
ます。
thing about Capcom is that they keep updating their games for a while. I think that's kind of difficult at this point. I think they can do a lot with
2022年
Unreal Engine. I mean, just look what Arxis is
木曜日
doing.
に全世界同日発売予定です。
But I mean, I like the visuals
ダ
of
ウンロード
15,
版は
absolutely.
Nintendo Switch 版、Steam 版ともに予約受付中です。予約していただいた方には限定特典としてオトモガルクとオトモアイルの重ね着装備がついてきます。これからも最新情報をお届けできるよう準備中です。公式サイトや Twitter など今後の情報に
Devil May Cry is a great franchise. Oh,
モンス
yes.
ターハンターライズサンブレイクの新情報は以上となります。この後もカプコンショーケースを引き続きお楽しみください。
All right, next game.
Now we will present the Capcom Spotlight Corner.
What is this? Street Fighter, baby.
6, coming soon. The next generation of Street Fighter is currently in development and has something fun for everyone to enjoy. Fan favorites Ryu and Chun-Li will be heating up the battle stage right alongside some of the newest fighters, Luke and Jamie. With breathtaking new visuals, unleash unprecedented battles with the all-new battle system. Street Fighter 6 reimagines the fighting game experience with new modes that will allow you to experience the Street Fighter universe. What awaits you in this game? Look forward to our next announcement later this year.
Oh, nothing new.
Celebrating the 35th anniversary of the Street Fighter franchise, the Capcom Fighting Collection will be released later this month. Included is the first ever release of Red Earth outside of arcades, Hyper Street Fighter 2, 5 Darkstalkers titles, and more. 10 of the best fighting games from the arcade era are included in one package.
I'm really looking forward to Hyper Street Fighter 2
All
with
of the
netcode.
titles included
Good
will
netcode.
be playable online. So play a match against your friends, or fight online against
gonna be
new
fun.
challengers. Enjoy a full range of online matches. Capcom Fighting Collection will launch on June 24th, 2022. Pre-orders are available now. Please visit the official website for more information. Play the games you loved again. Capcom Arcade Stadium has expanded.
This is a cool thing.
Capcom Arcade Second Stadium, coming July 22nd, 2022.
How much is this thing? I think this is awesome.
Saturday Night Slam Masters, Magic Sword, Black Tiger, Eco Fighters, and more.
I think SNK needs to do
Combined for a
this.
total of 32 arcade titles.
How much are these? I
In
think I'm gonna
addition
get
to
this.
a bundle that features all 32 titles, each title is available for individual purchase and features, with lots of quality of life options. All players will receive Sun for free when downloading the base game. The bundle featuring all 32 titles is available for pre-order now. Get Display Frame Set 1 as a bonus for pre-ordering.
Oh, this is cool.
To celebrate, get the Capcom Arcade Stadium title, Street Fighter 2, The World Warrior. Free for a limited time.
I think this is really cool.
We hope you try out the Capcom Arcade Stadium as well.
Oh, so you... Oh, okay.
Next up is an update on Capcom's new team-based action game, Exoprimal.
ご覧の皆様、こんにちは。
Guilty Blaze, me too,
エグゾプラ
bro.
イマルディレクターの平岡です。本日はエグゾプライマルのゲームプレイシーンがたっぷり入った最新映像を公開します。それではご覧ください。
I am the artificial intelligence, Leviathan. Your personnel data indicates you are a suitable specimen to join an ongoing experiment. Under my supervision, Ideas Corp conducts its most important research here. Welcome to Bikitoa Island. You have been selected for a live combat test. The first team to complete their assignment wins. My archives encompass exhaustive
an
records
odd
of
game.
human history. These annals are riddled with errors and institutional bias. Your species is susceptible to mass delusion. Fascinating.
I would have
Humans
wanted this to be a new, like, I would have wanted a new Dino Crisis for sure, rather than this. Dino Crisis needs to come back.
fear revelations.
Can you imagine, like, with something like Resident Evil, but like with dinosaurs, with the Resident Evil engine?
Combat data is required to develop the exosuit. At Ideas, we're always reaching for better. Always. Humanity resists quantification, an interesting variable. Within your behavior lies the answer. What is variable shall become fixed. Humans.
I don't know. This is absolutely not my type of games. Just like overstuffed, so many dinosaurs. That blah. It's like, I no. Not for me.
I call your attention to the unstoppable raptor horde. Calculating chance.
Dino
of
Crisis. That's
retention.
something else.
Chance calculated.
That's
at
what we're talking about,
8.7%.
right?
You must fight harder than ever if you wish to survive. A more grueling combat experiment is called for. You will now witness a small fragment of the war game.
You need to keep fighting until we can figure out how to destroy the violin.
These games are just like no stories, just just I don't know. Not my type. No.
いかがだったでしょうか。私からゲームについて詳しく説明させていただきます。IBU 社が開発した新世代 AI リヴァイアさんは、音声ナビゲーションや AR による誘導表示などでゲームの進行をサポートしてくれる存在です。人間を模した巨大な姿やウォッチャーと呼ばれる監視ドローンの姿でプレイヤーの前に現れます。さらに今回の映像ではリヴァイアさんが恐竜を発生させていることが明かされました。プレイヤーはリヴァイアさんが無限に繰り返すウォーゲームに巻き込まれていきます。なぜリヴァイアさんは恐竜を発生させているのか、そしてなぜウォーゲームを繰り返すのか、物語は本作のメインモードディノサバイバルを遊ぶことで次第に明らかになっていきます。ここからはディノサバイバルについて説明します。ディノサバイバルでは5人のプレイヤーが1つのチームとなり、5人対5人でチームの勝敗を争うことになります。リヴァイアさんが提示するミッションを相手チームよりも先にクリアすれば勝利です。提示されるミッションは様々です。最新映像で登場したミッションを簡単に説明すると、指定された恐竜を討伐する目標討伐、着陸した VTOL を恐竜の波状攻撃から守る VTOL 防衛、データキーと呼ばれるオブジェクトを目的地まで運ぶデータキー護衛、目標となるオブジェクトをオメガハンマーで破壊するハンマーチャージ、相手チームと戦闘しつつフィールド上に出現するエナジーを
Maybe I'm getting old, but this just feel like it's not for me. Just so much stuff, like too much thing going on at the same time. Not my stuff, not my style.
相手チームのファイターを直接攻撃する
It's like you have no idea what's happening. Like everybody's shooting and like a million dinosaurs around you.
強敵に挑むこともあり、バリエーション豊かなミッションを
It's kind of odd. This is kind of odd.
ディノサバイバルはプレイヤーのゲーム進行状況に応じてミッションが変化するので、同じフィールド、同じミッションでも異なる体験が待っています。ディノサバイバルを遊ぶことでストーリーが進展するだけでなく、プレイヤーやスーツのレベルを上げる経験値など様々な報酬を得ることができます。レベルアップや報酬に関しては別の機会で詳しく紹介したいと思います。ディノサバイバルに関する情報は以上です。今回の映像では新たに2種類のエグゾスーツを公開しました。
No, this game is not for me. This is absolutely not a game for me.
広範囲を炎上させる爆弾や長弾性の高いグレネードを使います。ビジアントもロール
And I don't feel there's like any weight to hitting the dinosaurs. It kind of feels weird. It kind of feels weird. Yeah, same here. I'm pass. No.
今後の発表をご期待ください。それでは最後の情報はこちらになります。
Welcome to my research facility.
エグゾプライマルのクローズドネットワークテスト実施が決定いたし
So
ました。
closed beta. They're going for a closed
クロー
beta.
ズドネットワークテストでは発売に先立ちユーザーの皆様にゲームをプレイしていただくことで、オンラインシステムのさまざまな技術検証をし、製品の品質向上のためのテストを行います。本日より特設サイトにて3カ所の募集を開始しております。製品版とは異なるテスト専用のディノサバイバルを体験いただけますので、ぜひ皆様のご応募をお待ちしております。今回お伝えできる情報は以上になります。エグゾプライマルは2023年発売を目指し鋭意制作中です。今後も公式サイトや SNS などで新情報を公開していきますのでご期待ください。本日は最後までご覧いただきありがとうございました。
Next, we have a message about Dragon's Dogma, which recently celebrated its 10th anniversary.
Konnichiwa, カプコンのディレクター磯野秀明です。先日ドラゴンズドグマが10周年を迎えることができました。皆様の応援のおかげです。ありがとうございます。 ドラゴンズドグマはですね、ゲーム作品、ドラゴンズドグマの後ダークアリズムですね、デジタルコミック、そしてネットフリックスのオリジナルアニメーションなどさまざまなメディアで、ドラゴンズドグマという、世界が広がっていきました。そして、近日ファンの皆様に10周年を記念した映像を配信予定です。ドラゴンズドグマがどのように誕生してどんなゲームなのか、
This was a game I missed. I think it was a great game that I didn't get into.
いただける内容となっています。ぜひ、見ていただければと思い
I'll
ます。
definitely check this out.
改めて、ファンの皆様ありがとうございました。
And now we have a bunch of updates from the Resident Evil franchise.
Bunch of updates, alright.
皆さんこんにちは。バイオハザードビレッジプロデューサーの神田です。おかげさまでビレッジの販売本数は全世界で600万本を超えました。たくさんの方に楽しんでいただくことができ、スタッフ一同大変嬉しく感じております。ありがとうございます。バイオハザードシリーズの世界、そして楽しさは世界中に拡散を続けています。シリーズプレイヤーはもちろん、未体験の方も遊びたくなるような情報をお届けしたいと思います。まずはこちらの映像をご覧ください。
Okay. I still haven't played it yet. Expansion.
It's all right, Rose. It's all right.
I can show you things even Chris doesn't know I can do. I want to live a normal life. She's near death and ew, something just moved on her hand. Shut up! What's going on here? You look just like me.
Oh, now we have a new little rabbit to pursue.
New DLC.
It's tough. Marking the target.
It's showtime!
Oh. Absolutely. Oh, okay. Still on my list. Games I haven't played yet. Ethan returns in third-person mode. Oh, dude. I like that. I like that. I prefer that. I prefer that. So you can play the whole game like that? Can you play the whole game like third person? Is it like a third person for the whole game? Because yeah, that'll be awesome. Oh, dude. Yes, please.
お待たせしました。去年の6月にお約束したバイオハザードビレッジの DLC をやっとお披露目することができました。かけた時間の分だけ皆さんに楽しんでもらえる内容に仕上がったと思っています。この DLC には3つのコンテンツが含まれています。1つ目は三人称視点モード。たくさんの方から要望をいただいていたプレイモードが実装されます。お兄さんの戦う姿を見ながらプレイできるようになりました。
Dude, this is nice.
こんな動きしてたんだと新鮮に楽しめると思います。ザ・マーセナリーズは次々に現れる敵を倒している
This is good.
爽快感を重視したアクションゲームアディショナルオーダーズとして再登場します。
I never liked the first-person shooter for Resident Evil.
クリス・レッドフィールド、ハイゼンベルク、さらにドミトレスク夫人が参戦。ボリュームと多彩さが大きくパワーアップしました。特に2メートル90センチを誇るドミトレスク夫人では群がる敵を見下ろし蹴散らしていく様を楽しむことができます。 そして3つ目は待望の新シナリオシャドウズ・オブ・ローズ。今日はこの物語をほんの少しだけご紹介しましょ
う。Rose, the beloved daughter of the main protagonist Ethan, is now a grown-up main character in this new story mode. In this sequel to the main story of Village, you can experience Rose's struggles with the terrifying powers she was born with. To break free of the curse of her powers, she enters the consciousness of the Megamycete. There, she meets a girl who looks just like her. In this mysterious realm of consciousness, time and space is warped beyond recognition. Rose is guided by a being who calls himself Michael, who might be of assistance with removing her powers. Shadows of Rose is set completely in a third-person perspective.
Good.
In the realm of consciousness, you won't only face creatures, but the world itself seems to be attacking you. Enjoy the horror of the world itself being your greatest enemy.
Resident Evil should be third person.
How will Rose find freedom from her mysterious powers?
Sorry to anyone who likes first person Resident Evil, but third person
DLC for Resident Evil Village
view is what
Winter's expansion
it's at.
Includes all 3 of these major additions. In addition, Resident Evil Village Gold Edition, a bundle of Winter's expansion with the base game, will be released simultaneously. The release date is planned for October 28th, 2022.
That's interesting.
Resident Evil RE-Verse will also begin service on the same date, October 28th, 2022. We hope that you are looking forward to it.
Guilty Blaze, same here. I
う。いか
hated
がでしたでしょうか。
the first person thing.
すでに発表していますが、
Also, they
よ
announced
り
we're
多く
working
の
on
方に
making the
バイ
main
オハザードの世
Sound
界を楽しんでいただく
on
ため、
Mac, so that more
ビレッ
people
ジ
can
本
enjoy
編
it.
を
Oh,
マックで
okay.
遊べ
Wow,
るよう
Mac
に開
games.
発を進めています。
Interesting. Not a Mac owner,
さ
but
ら
I
に
think that's cool.
ビレッジ本編は PlayStation VR2 にも対応予定です。
Yeah, dude, horror games in VR, that's something I can't do.
究極の没入
I
感
will
で
stress the
ビレッジを
crap out of
お
me.
届けするべく鋭意開発中です。今後の続報にご期待ください。
Dude, Capcom is killing it lately.
さて、続いてご紹介するのは先日発表したばかりのこ
Just a
ち
few
らの
days
タイト
ago.
ルです。
Resident Evil 4 remake. Yeah, they already announced the release date. Wish they could do that for Street Fighter 6. Resident Evil 4 the remake. Capcom is back, guys. Really, they're unbelievable. It's like they listen to fans, which is great.
Condor 1 to Roost. I've located Baby Eagle.
Probably less cost.
Guess you, me, picked the wrong spot to vacation, eh?
You will receive our most sacred body. It begins now.
Okay.
If I could just forget what happened that night. The pain. Even for a second. This time, it can be different. It has to.
Okay. Look good. Oh, they're skipping PlayStation 4 and Xbox One.
皆さんこんにちは。バイオハザード RE4 のディレクターアンポです。
同じくバイオハザード RE4 プロデューサーの平林です。この作品は2005年に発売したバイオハザード4を原作としたリメイク作品です。過去のリメイク作品と同様に
原作の核が何なのかを大切にしつつも、2023年発売最新のゲーム作品として皆さんに楽しんでいただける作品を目指しています。今回はそんな作品の魅力を少しだけ
Oh, so they're changing things.
舞台はバイオハザード RE2、RE3 で描かれたラクーンシティン事件から6年後、事件を生き延びた本作の主人公レオン・ S ・ケネディは大統領直属のエージェントに抜擢されていました。彼は誘拐された大統領令嬢救出の任務を受け、ヨーロッパの乾村へ向かいます。経験を重ねたことで精悍に少し大人びた雰囲気のレオンに注目してほしいです。彼を待ち構えるのはガナードと呼ばれる本作のメインクリーチャーです。狂気に満ちたガナードの集団に襲われる体験、それこそ本作を象徴する恐怖の一つです。狂気に支配された人間の恐ろしさを存分に感じてもらえるよう、彼らも新たなデザインで再構築されています。
ではここでゲームの中身も少しだけご紹介しましょ
カメラ視点はビハインドビューを採用しています。レオンのたどり着いた先には鬱蒼とした森が広がっています。
Man, the visuals are really
原作以上に
scary.
奥行きが見えない孤独感や不気味さを感じてもらえると思います。この作品でももちろんシリーズならではの緊張感ある戦闘が楽しめるようになっています。 RE2 や RE3 はそんな方ならすぐに馴染めると思います。どのようなアクションを体験できるのか、今後の情報にご期待ください。
バイオハザード RE4 はプレイステーション5
Yeah, they're skipping the PlayStation 4. I think next year most releases will not gonna be on PlayStation 4.
2023年3月24日を予定しています。
皆さんに楽しんでもらえるバイオハザード RE4 を目指していますので、ぜひご期待ください。
本日は
ありがとうございました。
Okay. Well played, Capcom. Well played.
バイオハザードヴィレッジ、そしてバイオハザード RE4 の最新情報はいかがでしたでしょうか。どちらのタイトルも絶賛開発中です。発売が待ちきれない方はこちらのタイトルをどうぞ。
I skipped Resident Evil 7. I just watched all the cutscenes I just watched the gameplay on YouTube. Again, the first person shoot part is, I don't like it. This was a great game. This was an amazing game. Amazing remake. Oh, they've been updated for the wow, this was very Resident Evil centric.
Which brought the series back to its survival horror roots and the reimagining of classic titles Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 3. These three titles, built with RE Engine, return with current gen features including support for 4K, high frame rate, and ray tracing, as well as 3D audio for an even more immersive experience. These titles are available for PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and Series S beginning today.
Oh, wow.
In addition, PlayStation 4 and Xbox One players can enjoy a free digital upgrade to current gen via the Digital Upgrade Program and Smart Delivery.
That is cool.
For PC users, an update patch will be available on the same date. For newcomers and veterans of survival horror alike, we hope you enjoyed the immersion these new versions offer.
Wow, that's cool, man.
加わってください。
As I said, Capcom is killing it.
本日の発表は以上です。ありがとうございました。
Nice. I guess that's
That
it.
wraps up today's
Yeah.
show. We hope you're as excited as we are about some of our upcoming games. Thank you to everyone, new and old fans alike, for tuning in. We look forward to sharing more updates with you soon.
All right. Okay. Well, I mean, obviously, I hoped for more Street Fighter related stuff, but that's okay. I think this was good. I think Capcom is killing it. I think they really know what they're doing now. There've been some mistakes before, but what is that? What? I think it's just they're just but yeah, I mean, it's I really think it's I really think Capcom is doing great now, which is good. Which is good for fighting games, good for Street Fighter, obviously. Unfortunately, there was no. I mean, I kind of knew it since yesterday they said that we're gonna go quiet for a while. So, so I expected. I was still hoping we're gonna get something, but that's okay. I think we had plenty of stuff, a lot of stuff that we had for Street Fighter 6, and a lot of things to unpack. I haven't you know, put everything together yet. Hopefully tomorrow, as I said, there's a lot of things that we learned, a lot of things that went because of the flood of information. So many things were missed. I think I compiled everything. I just need to put things in quite a good order and then present that to you. Other than that, this was a lot of focus on Resident Evil, obviously, which is great. I'm kind of excited for Resident Evil 8 with the third-person shooter, third-person mode. Well, I think that's pretty much it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this stream. I will see you next time. Hopefully, you'll hear some good news from me, some cool announcement, pending YouTube monetization. So hopefully that's gonna happen soon. There's a lot of things to talk about, a lot of things to announce. So hopefully I can do that very soon. So, guys, if you're not subscribed, please take a moment and just subscribe right now. Hit the like button and the notification bell. Really need your help there, because that's how this platform, that's how YouTube works, that's how the channel is gonna grow, is by you liking the videos, subscribing, and of course liking the videos. So YouTube will show my videos and recommend them to other people, and then hopefully we can grow together. So again, thank you guys. You stay safe, and I'll see you tomorrow in another video.